everyone. So first off, my cousin just did my hair. We got some hearts and the braids are braiding, okay? And so I was thinking about what I wanted to discuss today, and so I figured why not review Justin Timberlake's FutureSex Lovesounds album. Before I get into it, as I said, I don't like him as a person. I hold him accountable for that, and I think we can do that and appreciate the music. So the first song on this album is going to be the title track, FutureSex Lovesounds. So I like this. I think it's cool. Gives you a peek into the album with all the electro pop going on all the way throughout there, which I love for the record. However, I think this song should have been an interlude moment, a minute, 30 seconds, and nothing more. Because when we're having a 3-4 minute song and it's like very repetitive, I think that kind of gets me out of the song, but I like it. I like it. I like the production. I thought that he floated over top of it nicely. I like the lyrics and stuff like that. I just think it should have been a shorter song, if I'm being honest. Track number 2, Sexy Back featuring Timbaland. Love it or hate it, this is an iconic moment in Justin Timberlake's career, and yeah, great song, no matter what way you slice it, okay? That production on here, fascinating to listen to. This is one of the rare moments where Timbaland on a song and rapping on it actually helps, and he added some dimension to it, I felt. And Justin Timberlake on it, like, excellent. The confidence that he has, super catchy song to listen to in terms of how it is written. Yeah, this song has it all. It has it all. It has kind of, you know, that swag for the time. The electro pop is already mentioned. So yeah, I like the song. I like the song. One knock on the song is, why are you as a white person talking about I'll be your slave? And I get it was like supposed to be a sexual thing or whatever, but it still don't sit right with me. I'm so sorry. That's my only knock on it. But besides that, it's a great song. It's a great song. It's a great song for that time, and it stood out in his discography and it hit for a reason. At number 3, Sexy Ladies. I like this song. You know, good productions, and more so listening to it in context of the album, but I think it's good for what it is. Top 4 is Let Me Talk to You, and then it goes into My Love with T.I. So I don't really care for the medley, to be honest with you. Every time I listen to this album, I made my own distinct playlist. All the parts before the songs, like the medleys and all that stuff, I take that out. I kind of just want to go straight to the song. So it just wasn't for me in that regard, so I don't really care for that part. Honestly, I don't really listen to it. As My Love, excellent song, okay? What was I just talking about with that electropop, that production, okay? This is a phenomenal production. You listen to it, it's like, how can someone come up with this, okay? It's just phenomenal, so I'll give Timbaland his credits there. I think it's super cool to listen to, and Justin Timberlake has a great falsetto, okay? And I feel like falsetto for male singers, I'm judging very heavily, okay? Because either you got it or you don't, and he has it. I like his falsetto on the song. I think that he sounds fabulous here, and I love the songwriting on here. It's super catchy. Great chorus on the song, okay? Like, what else can you say? I love the music video. I love the choreography for it. Yeah, it just sounds fresh still. And I did a video whenever I was ranking all of his number ones, and this was high for me. Also, on this song, I don't care for T.I.'s part on here at all. I just listen to Justin's parts, and then I skip through his part, and then we got number 5 is Love Stoned, I Think She Knows, interlude. This is one of my favorite songs on this album, okay? This song is just exquisite. It really is. You know, the beginning in there, it's kind of fun to listen to. It's kind of playful in a way and everything, setting the scene for it. So I like the playfulness of the first half of the song. And then the second half, the guitars and like how it ramps up to go into it, and just like the atmosphere, I absolutely love that as well. So production-wise, knocked it out of the park. His vocals on here were great. Songwriting on here was great. And I like when he does this, when he has 2 songs and he makes them one. So definitely one of my favorites on this album. Track number 6 is going to be What Goes Around Comes Around. I guess you could kind of say this for Justin's career in retrospect, because, you know, has his success, but you do people dirty, and what goes around comes around. So you could say that in that respect is kind of ironic, but yeah, basically what he's saying in the song is, I was there for you, and I cared about you and everything, and you went and you cheated on me. So now you're getting cheated on, and everything bad that you did to me is coming back onto you, and I don't feel bad for you now, because, you know, I did what I could. I absolutely love the guitars and the instrumentation and production here. I think that it's just great to listen to. His vocals on here are great. I love the chorus on the song, which I keep saying for a lot of these, but these songs are just well written, period. The bridge on here is cool, very cinematic, so I like this song a lot. Probably gonna be one of my favorites on this album. Track number 7 is going to be Chop Me Up featuring Timbaland and 3 6 Mafia. So yeah, this song ate, and at first I didn't care for it. I thought it was just a bunch of slop on this album, to be honest with you. But one day my third eye opened, everything clicked, and I was like, wait, Chop Me Up is kind of a bop. It's kind of a bop. I'm sorry. The features on here actually did good. Justin sounded great, and just kind of the confidence that he went in there. I like the vocal delivery. I like the hook. Like, yeah, I think they called it Chop Me Up because it's like chopped and screwed the production, which is like a whole subgenre moment, but I like the song a lot. I like the song a lot. I get it's not for everybody. I used to not like it myself, but once you get it, you get it. I'm sorry. Chop Me Up, it's a good moment on that. I'm kind of underrated. Track number 8 is going to be Damn Girl featuring will.i.am. This is a relic of the time in the worst way. There's a part or two that I like in the song, but I never listened to it. I don't like it. I don't think it's aged well. will.i.am was doing BS. I just don't care for it. Down to track 9, Summer Love. So the best song on the album, this is my favorite song on the album, and one of my favorite songs by Justin Timberlake all time. I'm huge on the song, okay? And so the production on here, slam dunk, they ate. Like, it's just so cool to listen to. All the production, I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. The way that he slides on that, and the way that he gets in that pocket in his vocal delivery, I thought it was cool in that regard. I like the songwriting on here a lot. I think it's catchy. And I saw this one video, and they did choreography to this, and it ate. If I can find it, I'll try to link it below. It was either on TikTok or Instagram, but it was so cool. It was so cool. Yeah, this song has it. It has it. I'm pretty sure it was top 10 without having a music video release, which is impressive, but the fact we didn't get a music video for this is a crime. Okay, this song is everything. This is everything. Love it, love it. Now to track 10 is Set the Mood Praise prelude, and then it transitions into Until the End of Time. So honestly, I don't really care for the prelude. Like, it's decent, to be honest with you. However, I'm not really going back and listening to it. Like, I think SZA actually sampled it on the weekend, which is interesting. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, like, just give me the actual song, okay? Like, I didn't really care for it, so I just listened to Until the End of Time. And speaking on that, I think it's a great pop and R&B song, okay? It's a good moment for him and his catalog. However, the version with Beyonce is better. I think that we can acknowledge this. Beyonce makes everything better, okay? Part in the beginning where she's kind of riffing all those riffs and runs, I played that part so many times. I don't care. Beyonce just improves everything, okay? And just her solo parts in there and just how she blends with him, it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. It's so good. So I listened to the version with Beyonce because you have to. It's Beyonce, okay? She's one of my favorite artists of all time. Outro track number 11, Losing Her Way. So basically, he kind of tells the story of this guy who had his life together to a certain degree. I used to be the man, but then I think he got addicted to drugs or something like that. Couldn't look into his daughter's eyes or something like that, and, you know, lost custody of the child, basically. I'm losing my way. I'm trying to get back to good graces. So that's what the song's about. So heartfelt in that stance. It's good storytelling. I like it. I listened to it in the context of the album, and this is the last track for me on the album for my listening purpose. Then last song, Another Song All Over Again. So honestly, I don't like this record. You know, I don't know what it is about it. Maybe it's the songwriting. Maybe I feel like it's corny. I listen to it again. I still don't remember what I don't like about the song. I just know that I hate it. And actually, I'm gonna put my playlist on the screen right now so you guys can see the songs that I actually listened to on this album and how I sequence it for myself. In terms of my thoughts on the deluxe songs, let me pull that up really quickly. We have Until the End of Time with the orchestra. Is that just the solo version? It's just its own thing? I don't know. And then we have the version with Beyonce, which I already said it was better than the original. And then I didn't care for either of these two remixes, the Sexy Back remix and the Sexy Ladies remix, because fuck 50 Cent. And so yeah, that's kind of my thoughts there. And so now time to share my favorite songs on this album with you. So Summer Love is my favorite song, as mentioned. I would throw in Until the End of Time with Beyonce if we're throwing in deluxe songs. It definitely has to be a favorite. Also, Love Stone, I think that she knows, and probably What Goes Around Comes Around is like my absolute favorites on this album. And so overall thoughts on the album as a whole. This is one of Justin Timberlake's best albums. It is one of the quintessential albums of the 2000s. Love or hate him, you cannot deny the influence that this album has had and how great of an album that it is. The hits are great, but he also has some really nice deep cuts as well. And so I love the album cover on here. I think it's super cool with the whole disco ball and just the aesthetic of this album. Text on the album cover. It's just those little details. Even the single covers I really appreciated. So this was a good era. He had the shaved head. Like, this was an era. Even the photo shoot, I'll put some of the photos from the photo shoot up on here. So I have a lot of love for this album. It's a classic album. I was saying this throughout the video, but that electro pop, that electro R&B he has going all the way throughout the album, it's just excellent. So shout out to Timbaland for the production and all the other producers who worked in here, because you have to give them credit. And shout out to all the other songwriters, and I know Justin has a hand in his songwriting as well. Just people who put together this album, the soundscape, in any fashion. I appreciate this album, I do. Like I said, I had songs I didn't care for, but there's more good in this album than not, and this is a great album that you should listen to if you haven't already. And so yeah, vocals, production, songwriting all come up big here, as they typically do for albums that I like. And yeah, that's going to be it for my thoughts on this album. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. What are your favorite songs? What are your least favorite songs? Do you agree with me or do you disagree with me? And let me know where you rank this in his discography. This is definitely second in his discography, because 2020 Experience Part 1 was better. One of these days, I'm going to actually review the album because I have a lot to say, but I don't know. I felt like I wanted to review this album today, and I have my Sam Darnold on, and this is like the new edition that I have, and I just feel like the aesthetic would kind of eat. I just felt like reviewing this one today, but I will definitely do a review for 2020 Experience because I'm very fond of the album, to be honest with you. I also have done some other videos on him, which I'll link below. As I already mentioned, I did a video ranking his #1s on Billboard, and I did a video showing my top 10 Justin Timberlake songs. I had to use the mugshot for it. I couldn't resist. So there is that video out, and I'll try to have those linked. I also did March Madness bracket for him this past year. Yeah, that was fun. That was really fun. And so yeah, that's gonna be it for the video though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, give it a like below, host me online, super algorithm, I very much appreciate it. You can subscribe if you would like to see more videos like this. Hit the bell to get a notification when I post and not miss brand new videos come out. The first link down below in the description is going to be my second YouTube channel. So on there, I like to talk about the current state of the music industry, and I also like to talk about even older music and older topics and stuff like that. So one of my recent videos I made is on my new series Generational Hate, where I talked about why I hate Whoopi Goldberg, and that's a series that I have a lot of fun doing. In terms of some of my recent videos, the one I posted today, which Ariana Grande track 12 clears, which Shake It song is superior, and then I made a video saying how we have to talk about Mary's Mary album and her 90s album run, so you can see my thoughts on that. I discussed what album are you most likely to put on whenever you're just not in a good mood. I did an album battle between Mary J. Blige's My Life and Share My World albums. I did an album battle between Rihanna's Girl Girl Gone Bad and Loud albums. And I also talked about sequel albums and songs. Are there something that's worth doing? Are they not? I talked about examples of that in the music industry. I talked about Love Island. I ranked Michael Jackson's #1 hits on Billboard. In terms of like something recent I also did talking about the music industry, I talked about like how important are managers in the music industry now. I gave examples. I like the NFL, so I got my standard on, as mentioned. I got one back here. I got my Jordan Love over here. I got Patrick Mahomes behind me. I got Angel Reese behind me. If you can see it, you'll give her too much hate. That's something I like to talk about. NFL playoffs have started, so I'm excited about it. I'm excited about it. And yeah, the Chiefs are my team, and I want that 3P. Now, this is one of my favorite shows. I've done plenty of videos on that. So yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot on the second channel. I post on there all the time, so you guys can check that out. I'm also gonna have my social media, so Twitter at the Anastasia25, and I do have Blue Sky. It's the same, the Anastasia25, and then my backup Anastasia W18, and then I also am on TikTok, Anastasia.Womack, and that's also going to be Anastasia250. That's my backup account. My downstairs account, the Anastasia25 _. Instagram, Anastasia.Womack. My Spotify, Anastasia.Womack. Everybody's Anastasia.155. So all my social media will be linked down below if you guys want to follow me on other platforms. I hope they keep TikTok up because I still love it. All my TikTok content is on the second channel if you guys want to see that. We Palestine must educate ourselves on the situation. If you want to learn more, I have links down below on that. And if you guys could send me some links for the wildfire situation happening in California, let me know. I really feel for everyone who has been devastated by this tragedy. It looks awful, looks awful. So my thoughts are with everyone who is going through that situation. And if there's any links I can, you know, put forth or anywhere I can go donate, let me know because I want to put something toward that cause. Fuck Trump. You guys know, don't support him, and any bigotry will not be allowed. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one.